coming here and giving a prayer and reading my grandfather's favorite passages. I appreciate that. My father and my family, we look up highly to you and you keep answering to the call. Appreciate it. I'd like to say thank you to my best friends who came answering when I called you guys and texted you guys saying that I needed help carrying my grandfather's casket. I really appreciate that. You guys have been the finest men in my life, and you guys are brothers to me. Thank you, Tony, and thank you, Art, for making the trip out here. I know you guys would have done it anyways, but I appreciate it. It's a long flight. I just want to say thank you for everyone who showed up today. We truly appreciate it. And I wrote a little eulogy for my grandfather, Martin Torres. We gathered here today to celebrate the life of a remarkable man, Martin Torres. Though our heart aches with the weight of his loss, we are comforted by the knowledge that his memory will live on in the lives of all who knew and loved him. Martin Torres was a man who understood the beauty of simple things in life. He loved the open skies and vast landscapes of Texas, a state that he held so close to his heart, but I honestly think he loved Texas barbecue more than he loved the state of Texas. It was a place that reflected his own qualities, strong, enduring, and full of life. He loved his church and his congregation. What he loved most was seeing his grandchildren attend Sunday school, learning to play the drums, learning to sing, and he hated my questioning of everything. I tested my grandfather in different ways that, challenged him and his word of God, and, me and him would sit and we would talk for hours on end about the gospel and the word of Jesus Christ. One thing he loved most about Sundays and finishing church was heading over to Pizza Hut and treating the whole congregation to slices of pizza and the salad bar. One thing that my grandfather held dearly up until the day he died, he was still talking about it. And I was there on his final breath and he was talking about his truck and if I had changed the oil. His truck was more than just a vehicle. It was an extension of who he was, whether he was driving through the quiet back roads or helping a friend in need. That truck was a symbol of his steadfast nature and his willingness to always go the extra mile for those that he loved. But above else, Martin's greatest pride and joy were his children and grandchildren. He loved each of them unconditionally, teaching them through his actions the values of hard work, kindness, and loyalty. His love was constant, a guiding light that will continue to shine in their lives. He made sure our lives were more comfortable than his own. And he always displayed that by always lending a helping hand. One thing I'll remember from my grandfather is if a friend or family member was in need, he was always there willing to help out in some way or fashion, whether it be monetary, whether it be a shoulder to lean on, or whether it be just him just trying to help you load up the trailer. Martin had a way of making everyone feel welcome with his warm smile and kind heart. He was a man of few words, but infinite wisdom, always knowing how to bring comfort in those of time of need or laughter in times of joy. One thing I appreciated with my grandfather was his rose gardens and his watermelons in the summer. A simple red rose always reminds me of my grandfather. Today we say goodbye to my grandfather, but his legacy remains. It lives in the love he shared, the memories he created, and the lives he touched. Though we will miss him deeply, we can find solace in knowing that he is at peace, watching over us with the same love he always gave. Let us honor Martin by carrying forward his love for life, his devotion to family, and his appreciation for the simple yet extraordinary joys that make his life worth living. And remember to always smell the roses. Rest easy, Grandpa. You will always be in our hearts. Thank you, everyone. And then